Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much, guys. Well, the Celtics are developing chemistry. Robert Williams says our older guys are keeping a great energy, preparing us before we even get on the court. When you've got your main players fired up and they're talking in your ear, you got to follow their lead. Kevin?
Veteran leadership. David, that's why we follow you. And you're a veteran on this crew. Great to have you with us. Thank you for the report. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Bogdanovich out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Duren in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Celtics, up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5, roaming the paint. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Now here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
What an athletic move by Tatum, going up like nothing could stop him.
Cunningham dishes it to Bogdanovich. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Smart goes in. Pass to Williams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Always fun to be on the call for one of these games, Brent. Conference rivals going at it. So much emotion. Teams that are very familiar with each other.
I love it, Kevin, and I'm so happy to be here with you for this one. This is going to be awesome. You don't get a lot of games like this, so hype, where the crowd is really into it. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seats, should we?
And that one misses.
You know, he just plays with such tenacity on both ends. Williams is a rising talent who wants to prove he belongs.
And he sinks the second.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
Now, here's Duren. From deep. The shot by Ivy, no good. Here's Tatum. Williams, a screen on Bogdanovich. Brown the pass to Smart. Now, Tatum. Puts it up. The rebound by Ivy. And looking at the Pistons' recent performance, Greg, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. I mean, more stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
And the Pistons with possession here after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Ivy, pass to Duren, and stolen by Tatum. Brown outside. Passes it to Williams. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Here's Horford. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Big Al wasting no time there. Nice looking shot.
Cunningham outside. Now, here's Ivy. He's covered by Brown. Unloads from 13. Ivy with the bucket.
Too smooth from the mid-range. Defenders can't let Ivy get comfortable from there.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And he makes that one.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
The pass to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Throws it up high.
And they got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of it.
Tatum with it. And the layup falls. Tatum's got 6.
An incredible leaper at 6'8". Tatum is difficult to stop down low.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Boston leading by 5. Here's Brown. The rebound by Ivy.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Tatum on the wing. Brown outside. Outside, Horford. Here's Smart. No good on the triple. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. It's a 5-point game. Kicks to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. Stewart with the screen on Brown. The shot by Ivy, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Tatum passes to Smart. Banked in off the glass.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Headed to the floor right now is Celtics Entertainment.
Ends up going with the new group.
Entertainment.
So it's the Pistons now. They trail by 7.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Now, here's Burks. Outside for Bagley. Just 5 to shoot. There's a screen. That 3 off the mark. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
And he can extend the lead to double digits. Pistons trail by 7. Burks looking around, inside. Now here's Wiseman. Defense right on him. Eyes Nice ball movement by Detroit. And that one drops.
Bagley's so effective on the inside. He's got decent power, but it's the quickness that gets it done.
Now Brogdon. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. And so the first quarter is in the books. Celtics lead by 5. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
6.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Celtics.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard. That's the Boston 5. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Throw good, Bogdanovich.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
Ivy's checked in for Detroit. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Tatum against Bogdanovich. Now here's Tatum. D right on him. The Celtics need to get a shot off. No good on the 3. Pistons trailed by 3. Outside Bogdanovich. Smart against Cunningham. Wiseman sets a screen for Cunningham. They grab their own miss.
Oh, yes, sir.
Wiseman.
And that's what the coaches right now want from Wiseman. Just effort points, get in there, and stay active.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Now Wiseman, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Cunningham with it, and it's Horford picking him up, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
No good on that one. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg, on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
He hits the second from the line.
You see the raw talent that Cade Cunningham has. Hard work and the proper focus. This guy is capable of big, big things.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Tatum. Horford with the screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Tatum. Outside, Horford. 4 on the clock. No good there.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
There's the pass to Ivy. Now, here's Durant. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And the Celtics making a change here. Pritchard's checked in. And a switcher also for Detroit. Corey Joseph's checked in for Cade Cunningham. And here's Brown outside. Rebound, Detroit. Now, here's Ivy. Out to the wing. Joseph looking over the floor. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Here's Smart. Busted. No good that time either. Bogdanovich against Williams. Pass to Ivy. Outside, Joseph. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Now, here's Ivy. Guarded by Smart. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Shot by Joseph. No good. Celtics leading by 3. Pritchard passes to Smart. Pass to Pritchard. Fires from deep. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
Now, here's Ivy. A baseline J. Some solid defense from Brown. Boston's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. There's a minute 34 left in the first half. Lays it up off the glass. Brown's got the lead up to 8 now for Boston.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
Now, here's Ivy. And here is Joseph. Stewart a screen. Shot by Joseph, no good. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Williams, a screen on Joseph. And here's Brown outside. He can't get that one to fall. And Detroit the other way now.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
And the slam by Williams.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Ivy. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Smart.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jay Ivy gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Celtics leading by 6. Brogdon outside. Over Ivy. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Here's Ivy. He's got 6. Three seconds left. That shot off the mark.
Better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
15.
Thanks very much. Joined by Dwayne Casey. Tough time protecting the paint so far. What has to change there?
You got to get square. You got to get your body in front of him, contain. You got to live with something, but most of all, you got to get your body in front of him and contain. You got to have a body in front of him.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate the time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Duren in at the 5. Boston leading by 6. Brown outside. Here's Smart. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal
as tough as they get. Smart's a bulldog out there. Does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating.
The Celtics have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And the first one at the line is good.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
And so, Smart nails both of them. Pistons trail by 8. Cunningham outside. Passes to Stewart. To the left side wing. 5 to shoot. Ivy passes to Duren. And it goes down 2 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Smart kicks to Williams. Tatum with it. He's got 9. Horford with a screen on Bogdanovich. Outside, Horford. Here's Smart. And a miss there on the triple. Pistons trail by 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And Bogdanovich clever at finding ways to get to the line. Love seeing the aggression come out here with the defense.
Pistons have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. Alec Burks checked in for Ivy. He's perfect from the line this time. Boston leading by 4. Brown outside. In the corner. Tatum with it. No good with the triple. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Cunningham left side. Tries from 10. Detroit, no good that time either. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Passes it to Smart. Over Cunningham. Smart misses.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Smart against Cunningham. And it's Stewart, top of the key. Cunningham passes to Stewart. From outside the arc. The Pistons rebound. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Smart. There's the pick. Stewart passes to Duran. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Burks with the steal. Releases. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Good instincts from Cade that time. He has the shot all picked out, so why waste time? Let it rip.
Alec Burks is at over a decade in the league. One of the more reliable guards that we have.
At some point, I believe that Alec Burks is going to be on a team that's doing bigger things. Because of that consistency, he's going to become a more valuable piece. I mean, he shoots it well from 3. He got his big contract in 2021, but it hasn't changed that consistency that he plays with.
Here's Duran following the bucket by the Celtics. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Burks. Grant Williams is checked in for the Celtics. White comes in for Jaylen Brown. Detroit also making some changes. Wiseman comes in for Duran, and it's Joseph in for Bogdanovich. Boston leading by 4. Outside Tatum. White, wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. White's got himself on the board with 3 there. And Joseph kicks to Wiseman. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
I would love to throw lob passes to Wiseman because they could be anywhere.
Outside White. Here's the drive. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And every year, Tatum evolves. Tonight, he's given us a taste of everything he's been working on.
Pistons trail by 8. 1:29 left in the third. Cunningham's shot is off. Boston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Pritchard. Back to Horford. There's the triple. Burks pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Cunningham. Outside, Joseph. With the drive. Shoots over White. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Joseph.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Now White. Williams, a screen on Joseph. The kick out to Williams. 6 to shoot. Tatum way outside. The long distance 3 is buried. Tatum's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now, here's Cunningham. And they double up Cunningham. Here's Joseph. That one off the back iron and out.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Alice position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And so it's Boston in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone.
25.
And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us.
Make some noise.
Brogdon has got the ball here for the Celtics. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Tatum and Williams up in the forward spots. Smart is out there with Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Muscala in at the 5 slot. That's the Boston 5. Now Hayes, after Marcus Smart missing on that last three-pointer. Here's Ivy. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Celtics leading by 9. Smart dishes to Tatum. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
The shot by Ivy, no good. The Celtics shooting the ball at 42%. From past the arc. The rebound by Ivy. Ivy's got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's the pass to Hayes. Shot clock at 6. Now, here's Ivy. Defense is right there.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now, here's Tatum. He kicks it to Muscala. No good. Pass to Hayes. Here's Wiseman. Back to Hayes. The offensive rebound. Bagley And finished off by Bagley.
This is the level of activity that you want from Marvin Bagley. Relentless tonight on the offensive glass.
Pass to Brogdon. Back to Tatum. Takes a three. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Pistons trail by 9. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Hayes. Guarded by Smart. Back to Wiseman. Stolen by Brogdon. Passes it to Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Detroit's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And the pass to Hayes. Here's Livers. Guarded by Tatum. Misses off the left iron.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Bucket is good. Tatum's got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics.
And Coach was talking about the muscle Tatum's packed onto his frame. He said now he has the power of a power forward. We saw it on display right there.
The shot by Ivy, no good. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Now here's Tatum. He's guarded closely. Pass to Muscala. Kicks it to Smart.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Williams with a clean one. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one. Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're trailing by 14. 1:56 left to play in the final quarter. And some changes here for the Celtics. Robert Williams is checked in for Mike Muscala. Horford comes in for Grant Williams. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Brogdon. Against Cunningham. Over Smart and taken away by Brown. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Personal foul. And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league. And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
free throw good from Brown. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
And Brown drops them both. Now, here's Ivy. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the fourth. Cunningham inside, guarded by Smart. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. 6 on the shot clock. Stewart with a screen on Brown. The shot by Ivy, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Outside Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
And he makes the first.
And you know, Jason Tatum is one of those guys who can really do it all. He's got a versatile skill set that makes him a constant threat on both ends of the floor.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Hauser's checked in, and it's wide in for Brown. And so Tatum nails them both. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. It's an 18-point game.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Celtics.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jason Tatum.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastated.
Here's Joseph. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Burks against White. Burks can't get it to go. And here is Tatum. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Jason. It was a struggle last time out, but tonight you were back on track. What was the difference?
You got to have a short-term memory. Sometimes shots just go in, but you always got to be aggressive and just make the right play.
You're like a cornerback in basketball. That's weird, but it got you a win tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.